Hello everyone, and this is Glenda Winkleman, and welcome back to Creative Grandma. It's Stitch of the Week time. This week's stitch is called the Interlocking Shell Stitch. Very, very versatile stitch that is good for Afghan sweaters, dishcloths, pot holders. My first sample, I always show 3 to show you how versatile and how creative you can be with different color changes. The first one, I used 3 different colors in a beautiful blue, white, and yellow. And it definitely shows off the detail of the stitches. The second sample is the classic white that I always like to do. Very, very elegant look if you just want something for your bed or on a sofa. And the third sample is a variegated mixed with a solid. Definitely a different look. Very, very pretty. Almost looks like little hearts inside the shell stitches. So let's begin. So to begin this project, you're going to need some worsted weight yarn. Now I'm choosing to use 3 different colors today in the Red Heart Super Saver in the color turquoise, white, and pale yellow. You're also going to need a size 10J 6mm crochet hook. Now you can choose to make your sample swatch in 1 color, 2 colors, or 3. It really doesn't matter, just to learn the stitch. Now this stitch is a multiple of 6 plus 4. So for our sample swatch today, you're going to need a chain of 28. So go ahead and get your chain of 28 ready. Now I'm choosing to start with the blue. You can skip to the end of the video and copy and paste the instructions and print them out, or pause the video and write them down so you can follow along a little bit better. So I'll be right back with my chain of 28 and we'll get started. I have my chain 28 ready. So now we're going to begin row 1, the base row. We're going to start by putting 2 double crochet into the 4th chain from hook. So skip the first 3 chain, yarn over the hook, insert your hook into that 4th chain, yarn over the hook, pull it through that chain, yarn over the hook, pull it through 2 loops, yarn over the hook, pull it through 2 loops. That counts as your second double crochet. Your chain 3 that you skipped is your first. Now you need to do 1 more double crochet in that same chain space. Yarn over the hook, insert it into that same chain, yarn over the hook, pull it through that chain, yarn over the hook, pull it through 2 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull it through 2 loops on the hook. So you have your beginning chain 3 and 2 double crochet, which counts as 3 double crochet in that 4th chain. So now you're going to skip 2 chain and you're going to work a single crochet into the next chain. So insert your hook in that chain, yarn over, pull it through the chain, yarn over, pull it through 2 loops on hook. That's your single crochet. So now you're going to begin working your shells. So you're going to skip 2 chain and you're going to work 5 double crochet into the next chain. So yarn over the hook, insert it in that next chain, yarn over the hook, pull it through the chain, yarn over the hook, pull it through 2 loops on hook, yarn over, pull it through 2 loops on hook. That's your first double crochet. So now we're going to work 4 more. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, which gives us a total of 5 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which creates our shell. So now you're going to skip the next 2 chain and work a single crochet in that next chain. And now you're going to repeat over. You're going to skip 2 chain, you're going to work 5 double crochet in that next chain, That's 2, 3, 4, and 5. You're going to skip 2 chain and work a single crochet into the next chain. So you're going to repeat that pattern across. You're going to skip 2 chain, work 5 double crochet for your shell. You're going to skip 2 chain and work a single crochet. So repeat that across until you get to the last 3 chain, and we'll meet up there. I'm at the end of row 1, and you should have a total of 3 chain left. 1, 2, 3 on your swatch. You're going to skip the next 2 chain, and you're going to work 3 double crochet in this last chain. So skip 2 chain and work 3 double crochet into that last chain space. There's 1, 2, and 3. Now, if you're working with one solid color, you can go ahead and chain 1 and turn. If you're changing colors, then go ahead and fasten off. Now, for the video purposes, I am going to let my ends just hang off to the side for time purposes. So there we're at the end of row 1. So to begin row 2, you're going to turn your work, and you'll attach your new color, which would be, I'm using white. So I just insert my hook into that first stitch, and I just pull my color through. And then I work my stitches over this end piece, and then I do weave them in. I don't stitch all the way across, I just do a few stitches, and then I come back at the end and weave them in. You're going to chain 1. You're going to single crochet into that first double crochet stitch. You're going to chain 2. And now we're going to do a 5 double crochet cluster. So please do not let all that verbiage scare you. So all that is you're going to put your yarn over your hook. You're going to work 5 double crochet across the next 5 stitches, but you're only going to work half the stitch. So yarn over your hook, you're going to insert it into that next stitch. Yarn over your hook, pull it through the stitch, yarn over your hook, pull it through 2 loops on your hook. So now you have 2 loops on your hook. You're going to do the same thing in the next 4 stitches. Yarn over your hook, insert it into the next stitch, yarn over your hook, pull it through that stitch, yarn over the hook, pull it through only 2 loops on your hook. Now you have 3 loops on your hook. We're going to do it again. Yarn over the hook, insert it into that next stitch, yarn over the hook, pull it through the stitch, yarn over, pull it through 2 loops on the hook. Now you have 4 loops on the hook, and you can see that you did three half stitches. So these are your double crochet, only worked halfway. So now we need 2 more. Yarn over the hook, insert it in that next stitch, yarn over, pull it through, yarn over, pull it through 2 loops on the hook. Now you have 5 loops on your hook. So now you can see 1, 2, 3, 4. So you need 1 more for a total of 5. So yarn over the hook, insert it in that next stitch, yarn over the hook, pull it through, yarn over the hook, pull it through 2. So now you can see I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stitches. So now you're going to put the yarn over the hook, and you're going to pull it through all the loops on your hook. So now you're going to chain 2, and then you're going to come down and single crochet in this very next stitch, which when you're working this pattern, your single crochet should always go in the center double crochet of the 5. So if you come across here and you're not going in that center stitch with your single crochet, then look and see what you done wrong and rip it out until you know where you made the mistake and start over, or you'll mess up your pattern. So go ahead and single crochet in the center of that shell stitch, and then you're just going to repeat that. You're going to chain 2. You're going to work your 5 double crochet cluster across the next 5 stitches. And again, when you're working your 5 double crochet cluster, your third stitch should always be in this single crochet. So it's kind of like the middle stitch goes in the middle. So yarn over, work your first half double crochet in there. I don't mean half double crochet. Work your stitch halfway, 2 loops on the hook, yarn over, insert it in the next stitch. Now you have 3 loops on hook, yarn over, insert it in that next single crochet, pull through the stitch, yarn over through 2 loops on hook. You can see I have 3 stitches, you need 2 more. Yarn over in the next stitch, yarn over, pull it through the stitch, yarn over, pull it through 2 loops on hook. Now I have 4 stitches. 1 more, yarn over in the next stitch, yarn over, pull it through the stitch, yarn over, pull it through 2 loops on the hook. So there I have my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 double crochet half worked. I have 2, 4, 6 loops on my hook, yarn over and pull through all 6 loops on your hook. And there you created your second double crochet cluster. So chain 2, work a single crochet in that center double crochet, which is the very next stitch, so it should always be the center stitch of that next shell. And I'll show this one more time, because if you've never done it, it can be a little confusing. So chain 2, you're going to work your first double crochet halfway in the next stitch. So there's 1, there's 2, there's 3, there's 4, and there's 5. Check your stitches, 2, 4, 5, 6 loops on hook, yarn over, pull it through. Another double crochet cluster made. Chain 2, single crochet into that center double crochet of the next shell stitch, chain 2, and since I'm at the end, I might as well go ahead and finish. We're going to work 5 more of the double crochet half worked for our double crochet cluster. And if I'm going too fast, just backtrack the video. This is easy once you've done a few. It's a little intimidating if you've never done it before. Oops. So there's my 5 stitches, 6 loops on hook. I'm going to yoke and pull through all 6 loops on hook. I'm going to chain 2. Now if you're doing a longer chain, when you get to the end, it'll be the same concept. You chain 2, and then you come over and look for your turning chain of the previous row, and you're going to work a single crochet in the top of that chain 3 space, right in that top chain space. Go ahead and work a single crochet. And there you have row 2 is completed. So if you're using one solid color, go ahead and chain 3 and turn. If you're changing colors, go ahead and fasten off your color, and I'll be right back to show you row 3. Okay, that was row 2. I've already turned my work, so now I'm going to join my third color. I just insert my hook into that first beginning single crochet, and I pull my color through, and then I work my stitches over that, and I come back and weave them in. So to begin row 3, we're going to chain 3, which is our first double crochet, and you're going to work 2 more double crochet in the same single crochet stitch here. So go ahead and work 2 more double crochet in that single crochet. So there you have your beginning chain 3 and 2 double crochet all in that beginning single crochet. Now I did forget to mention that row 2 is the beginning of the repeat row. This is a 2-row repeat of rows 2 and 3. So this is our last row of the repeat rows. So it's very easy when it's just a 2-row repeat. So now we're going to do a single crochet in the top of the double crochet cluster. So for this actually looks like it's the top of the double crochet cluster, but it's not. You want to go to the left side. I don't know if you can see this. This hole here looks like it is, but it isn't. This is actually where you pulled your stitches through. So go to the left side of that cluster and in that space and do a single crochet. Now we're going to skip the next chain 2 space here, and we're going to work 5 double crochet into this next single crochet. So work 5 double crochet. There's 1. 2. 3, 4, and 5. So now you're going to skip this chain 2 space here. You're going to work a single crochet in the top of the next cluster. So this is the repeat that you'll be working across. Make sure you skip this spot here and go to the left side in this space here. So work a single crochet here, and then you're going to skip the chain 2 space and work 5 double crochet in the next single crochet. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, all in that same single crochet, which creates your shell. So now you're going to do the same thing. You're going to single crochet in the left side of that double crochet cluster. So work your single crochet. You're going to skip the next chain 2 space, work your 5 double crochet in that next single crochet. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we're nearing the end. So you're going to skip that chain 2 space, work your single crochet on the left side of that double crochet cluster. So now you can see we're at the end of row 2. You should have a chain 2 space and a single crochet. So you're going to skip this chain 2 space and you're going to work 3 double crochet into that ending single crochet. So that's the end of row 3. So I'm just going to fasten off. So that's what your sample swatch should look like. So the repeat rows are row 2 and 3. And if you continue on, it should look like this. Let me zoom out just a little. Your sample swatch should look like that. Very, very pretty stitch. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Stitch of the Week with the interlocking shell stitch. And please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And always have fun crocheting.